good evening, everybody. Happy, I'm reading something. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, close that. Welcome. Happy Venus Day. How y'all feeling? Happy 3-3 portal. Happy expansion of Jupiter, alignment. We'll talk about expansion. Alignment of Jupiter and just got to clean the screen. That's better because I was just looking like I was in a fog. But then I still look like I'm in a fog. It just went clear for a second and then went back to fog. Oh, do you know what I think it is? I think it's my, the screen protector thing. So looking a little bit hazy and filtered. It's because my screen protector has gone a bit bubbly and it's over the camera. Y'all alright with that though? Tell me if that's not okay, because then I'll just get it fixed. Hey everyone, hey Seppi, hey Belle, how are you guys? We're here to do 3-3 portal, but what I'm going to do straight after, hey Yaz, what I'm going to do straight after is I'm going to go over to Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, it's Mama D Tarot, and I'm going to be doing a Venus Day reading over there, simply because I want to play music. I'm going to be doing Catch a Bird pull from Hoodoo Tarot, and I'm also going to be pulling individuals. So as soon as I've finished here, I'm going to be right over to Instagram, and so come and join me over there. Hi, 1984 Fiction again. Hey, Quirty Quirt. My G's. Please hit the like button when you come in. So let's just get straight into it. I don't know what I want to tell you. I'm so happy that it's March because I felt February was rather brutal. And then when I look at the pattern, February is brutal. It's just for me personally, I don't know if you lot resonate, but it's a brutal month. Like, everything gets torn up in February. It's like, I feel like it really is old school. Got the Venus Day sticks. I'm into it. I mean, I got a little bit bruised up today because it's been a minute. So listen, geez, I want to talk a little bit about just why things have been a little bit brutal for y'all, for us as a collective over the last couple of months, the intensity being in February. I think it was because obviously we're coming into a new year this month. I feel like this is not going to be like any new year we've ever experienced before. I've been seeing a lot of people be talking about this reset, the big reset, and I'm like, we've heard this before, and obviously we've heard of the infiltrations and the blocking of by Simon and them, but something tells me that they are going to be very unsuccessful in that. And am I loud enough? First of all, I think this is going to be the last week. I've got a mic. I've had a mic the whole time, but I just didn't know how to hook it up to my interface. And Big said that I should come back and do videos in the cozy corner. So I'm going to be back in my bedroom soon doing these lives with a mic. I mean, my mouth's already big. That's what kills me, that you lot can't hear this. Because, yes, Shonda T. I feel like I'm loud, but you lot need to be telling me. I need to make sure that this thing is audible enough so that these messages get through perfectly. So let's talk about it. This great reset, everybody's talking about it. The best video that I've watched so far on the reset, with the most inner standing, the one that resonated the most was Bracha Goldsmith. You don't know about Bracha Goldsmith, you lot are not ready. Bracha Goldsmith. She is one of my favorite astrologers. She's even started doing Tutu Oracle cards. I was gassed for her. So, Braka Goldsmith, shut up, buddy! Stop! You already know. Braka is did a video giving us, she said, the heads up to what this new year will have in store for us. And now with this alignment with Jupiter and Venus. So obviously, you know, Jupiter rules Pisces. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, with Venus meaning Venus obviously being the planet of beauty and luxury and abundance and wealth and all of the things. Collectively, I feel like the reason why, get back to the point now, the reason why, hey Magic Melanin Mama girl, the reason why we were at Brooklyn Baby, dragged backwards, like, you know, you was gripping your wig because it was like, why? It was brutal, my G's. The reason why is because of this Great Reset. And all of the hard work that we have done has been obviously towards it. But another thing came to me while I was doing these 5 aspects of the soul readings on Patreon, reading for the masculine and feminine energies. What I got from that was we've been so focused on these divine partnerships, on being with somebody, whether or not you're into divine partnerships or you're not, you being with somebody, being in a relationship, and we're losing sight of our own individual personal mission here. What have we come to do? What is our contribution individually? And some of us got lost in the source in life and in relationships, and we forgot about our own personal individual contribution to these times. Some of you are still very distracted by life and relationships, and you have lost complete focus as to what the fuck it is you're supposed to be doing here. So those of us that were dragged holding on to our wigs, yeah, like that, was really an indication that, listen, you're too distracted on him over there or her over there, or your money, or the temperatures, or the weather anomalies. You're too distracted. What the fuck are you doing? Are you making sure that you are 100 every day? Are you waking up in prayer? Are you waking up talking to the divine? Are you waking up saying your affirmations? Are you waking up setting goals and busting through them throughout the day? Are you doing that? Or are you worried about what he and she said and did not do? Picked up the fucking socks off the floor, and did they pick up the laundry, or did they show me affection and passion? That's the next thing, my G's. I did a reading for the shadow today over on Patreon, and I'm like, listen, some of y'all got lost in the source, me too, about this whole passion thing, how connections have got to be passionate. They've not got to be fucking passionate. What they've got to be is respectful. What they've got to be is harmonious. What they've got to be is aligned, my G's. Some of you are still hooked up in things that you're waiting for somebody to be passionate towards you. Some of you are about to dash some things away because you're like, oh, there's no more passion in here. Are you fucking passionate? Are you doing the things that you're supposed to be doing? Are you in mission? Matt, there's no passion around here. Are you in fucking mission? Is your partner in mission? Are you supporting each other on that? Sorry for shouting, because I feel like some of you need it, because I needed it. I'm just showing you how I was like this, innit? And I'm just projecting onto you. Really, they tried to drag my wig the fuck off. And I was just like, listen, I'm going to listen to you now. I'm going to obey, I surrender. Because listen, you have to keep surrendering through this process. Continuously surrendering. So much things I thought I was supposed to abandon and release and let go of that I wasn't supposed to. It's just that it was uncomfortable. It was so uncomfortable that I was like, shit, let me just not do this anymore, bury my head in the sand. But what kept happening, I kept having the same experiences in other places and with motherfuckers I don't really give a fuck about, really and truly, I'll be honest. So, you know, with I Am the Lesson, Beautiful Rising, my love. Empathy. Girl, I had to do something because I was just, I'd had enough. I'd had enough. They dragged my wig back, tried to take off my edges, and I was just like, look, I surrender, okay? Whatever you want me to do, let me talk softly. Let me just accept what everything is right now. Life has changed dramatically in my world, and I am just in complete surrender. And because I'm not resisting the changes that have taken place within my space, I have really embraced and enjoyed the process so far. I mean, it's early fucking days, but I'm enjoying the process. We are in March, we are out of February. February took the piss in my opinion, and all I can say is thank you. All I can say is thank you, because without February, I would not be so confident that in this new year, I'm going to be completely focused, I'm going to be completely in mission, I'm going to be completely in love with myself first, which is therefore reflecting it onto others, not only in my close proximity, but also at large. At large, I needed to remember who the fuck I was. And I'm love. Yeah, there's other parts of me, obviously, but ultimately, I am love. And I need to be compassionate enough to continuously show that to myself, so that anything that doesn't reflect love, I know is not for me. No matter how much I am attached to it, no matter how much I love it, if it doesn't reflect love back to me, it's not for me. And I'm okay with that. That's okay. And sometimes the love that is reflected back to me is not the love that I want, but it's the love that I need. Did I learn that lesson very recently? It's not necessarily, that's why I said to you lot think that passion is the thing that keeps your ships rolling and popping and all the things. When I tell you I'm sweating. The way that I'm channeling, I'm feeling the drops of sweat dripping in parts of me that I'm just like, wow, for this. I'm a mass sweat, because I really feel it's really important. Some of you are dashing away things and people that need not to be dashed away. They're just not, what's the word? Their way of loving is maybe possibly different to yours, but it's nonetheless love. So you need to make sure that if your peoples are your peoples, your peoples are your peoples. You get me? No matter what the dynamic of the ship is, you know, just keep everybody at a same even key level. You know, nobody needs to be no favorites if there doesn't need to be. But listen to me, when I'm telling you there are certain bodies, peoples that you may be like, cut that, and really and truly that's supposed to be around to show you a love that you need, not necessarily want. Passion isn't the be all and end all. Aries, talking to my fucking self mostly. Leo, talking to you too, and Sagittarius. Us fire signs got this shit fucked up. You know, just because the passion isn't, you know, heart beating and butterflies doesn't mean it isn't love. Okay, just so that you know. Alright, that's what I've learned so far in this week. I'm going to continue now with setting up these cards for y'all. We're going to get into prayer. Don't want to keep this too long because I'm actually going over to Instagram. I enjoy it over there. It's been a minute, but I do enjoy it over there because I get to play my music. They don't let me, but they're just not as strict as YouTube. YouTube, they just aggy you up. We are using the Thoth Tarot by Aleister Crowley because it's very important that I get these breakdowns. I don't always necessarily understand them. I have to Google some words, my G. But I'm feeling this deck. I've been using this deck all week over on Patreon, and I've been getting my life. So I'm going to use it here with you. We're also using the angels and ancestors. Right now we've got some love frequency playing because Jupiter and Venus. Jupiter and Venus. Sexy. It's sexy. It feels sexy, man. Because it hasn't felt sexy in a while, I'm not going to lie to you. So, it feels rather sexy. Excuse if you hear thudding coming up the stairs. Thank you, the Brooklyn baby. Yeah, go over there because I'll be pulling individuals as well. Hi, Marcellus. Oh, I have to shout. Some of you can hear it, some of you can't, so I don't know. I think it might be your devices. But like I said, this is going to be the absolute last time. Let me make sure, though, that the volume is fully up here. This is going to be the last time that I do a video without a microphone. I'm going to be back. I'm going to be using microphones now. I don't know how that's going to pan out for me, but and for your eardrums when I get excited. I don't know what that's going to do. We'll soon find out. We'll soon find out. Got some romance angels because it is Venus Day, so I'm going to pull the odd romance angel. I feel like we haven't got enough decks though. I feel like it. But let's just focus. Actually, let's just focus. I'm going to use a crystal. Wisdom Healing Oracle. I'm sweating. A minute ago I was freezing. Thank you, Kikam. I was freezing. This is the coldest room in the house because the kitchen's so big. All the rest of the rooms are quite toasty. They've got little heaters running. But in here, the heater, my dad gave me that heater. The heater's got to be maybe 30 years old. So it's on its last legs and it's off colour, but it's emitting something. It keeps the room not freezing. So yeah, this was truly, when they said this is going to be the longest winter, they did not tell a lie. They didn't tell one lie. I feel like I've been in a freezer for months. Alright, guys, let's get into prayer. Our Divine Mother and Father who live within us, hallowed be thy name, our freedom come, your will be done on earth as it is within us. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses against ourselves and others as we forgive those who trespass against us and themselves through all lifetimes, timelines and levels of consciousness. Lead us not into temptation but deliver us from the absence of love. For we are the kingdom, we are the power, divided we are weak, united we are victorious. Unto you, the Almighty, we give all of the glory forever and ever. Duanete. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. So it is, and so it will be. Ashe. I invite my ancestors, my angels, my guides, my Orisha, my guardians of the sea, of the air, of the earth into this reading for the collective, for the 3-3 portal, so that we can receive any messages that we may need at this time. Ashe. You don't hear me? I'm being extra because I'm really shouting. I'm really trying to project. Really trying to project now. Hit the like button when y'all come in, my lovelies. First, I was thinking about this card the whole time. So we're having that. We're having that. I feel like I'm just gonna put all the cards first. Pull all the cards. We're having that. We are having. I feel like all these cards got pulled in a recent reading. I've had to move Willow into the other room, into more sunlight, because she was really suffering in the corner over here. But we've got Blue's Ivy, and Blue's Ivy she's living her best life. She goes clean. She's all the way over there. She's doing amazing. And then I haven't really named these two. They're not mine. They're Kia's. So they're hers to name, not mine. What are my signs? I'm Aries Sun, Cancer Moon, Taurus Rising. Venus is in Pisces. Hey! Lilith in Aries. I don't know the rest. North Node Scorpio. I don't know the rest. I really don't. This last one, we've got quite a few. We've got the Elders, we've got the Drum, and then we've got the Earth Guardian. This is the guardian of the Earth, the ones that we call upon. Alrighty. So let's start there, and then we'll pull. After that, we'll pull some romance angels. All right, my G's. Star ancestors, follow the voice of your soul. You have to. Remember, are you distracted still? You cannot afford to be distracted at this time, my G's. It will not serve you. I've got something stuck in my teeth, so it's not gonna help you finding the solution outside of yourself. Speaking things over with others is fine. You know, nobody's telling you not to, but actually getting other people's conclusions for your situations is never going to help you. It's never going to be authentically you. So, you know, if you want to tap into, say for instance, some regressive hypnosis or some alternative medicines and treatments, this is the time. I swear I was talking about this shit last year, innit? I feel like this is the season. Don't ask anybody else's opinion. Just tap right into it. Get right into it. Inquire yourself. And if you feel like you haven't got the resources to do those things, it's all here. Because remember, the first portal is about the mind. Where's your head at? It's all here. If you think that you can't, then you can't. If you know that you can, then you will. If you think that you can't, then you can't. If you know that you can, then you will. Where's your head at? Who's old enough? Where's your head at? Where's your head at? Let's get a clarifier. Your star ancestors are, you know, you're already from the stars already. You already know that, isn't it? Everything, the universe lives within inside you. It's everything that's out there is within you. Did you see that picture that's going around? I mean, it looks fake, but there's so many people saying that it's real. It's like somebody took a picture, they're driving down the road and then it's sky, and then above that sky there's a sea. I mean, I've been telling you. You know, for me, I wasn't even shocked. I was like, yeah, that's how I see the sky. That's what I think it looks like. But all of these things are going to be revealed to us. Remember, we've been hearing in mainstream media that they're seeing UFOs and blah, 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 blah. I mean, we've been seeing them. Are you shooting them out the sky? No, you're not. You know you're not. But are they there? Yes, they are. Have they been there? Yes, they have. The whole time? Have they ever not been there? They've always been there. So what we are seeing now, I feel like, is they talked about the veil being thinned. I'm saying the veil's gone. I'm saying the firmament no longer exists. I said it. If we are seeing pictures of water as sky, I'm saying the fucking dome's gone. The veil's gone. There is no more firmament. We are out. We are out. What are we doing with that information? We're having headaches. We're not sleeping. My G's. What the fuck really is going on? We are the dream world. Pay attention to your dreams. They're like a bulletin to me now. They're just like bulletins. Okay, this expect this, no, or go here, do that. They are like bulletins. Like the same way you see the angel numbers is the same way the dreams are working for us. The daydreams, the downloads this is what I'm telling you, look, keep your heads covered as much as possible, especially when you're outside, because the downloads are intense. talked about I need to watch the film, you know. They're telling, because I asked them, I said, I haven't got nothing for them. They was like, you lot need to really channel me hard. And so now I'm getting Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And Kevin, hi. Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Remember I told you, like, there's things that want to come through us. And we are either they're going to be positive energies or they're going to be negative energies, but the choice is all up to us, and that choice comes through our thoughts, what we are consuming, not only food but also information. This also is to do with how we also are expressing ourselves, what level of authenticity, because we're just going to get back what we put out. And whatever we put out maybe is going to want to come to us. I mean, I keep seeing, look at us. Look at us. So, yeah, I feel like we have to literally just be, obviously still protecting our energy. We're not just going to let anything run through us. In the same way, don't be scared, because it's in the same way that I'm telling you I'm channeling. Do you know what I mean? It's like, this is what you're going to be doing too. And on a bigger scale though, it's not just channeling, you're speaking, you're moving, you're actually taking actions in the information that's coming through for you. And this is coming from your star ancestors, your higher self. Exactly, Kevin, exactly. You guys, I'm looking out for one of my clients. His name is Reese. He's going to be new. He said if he sees the notification, he's coming true. Never been on one of these lives before, but I said come true. So please, guys, just welcome him. All right. Let's get clarified for this start and this hasn't even got a description. This thing. I saw this time last year, exactly, and I never saw the card again, and I was baffled as to what the fuck it was. I was like, is this a rune? Is it a what's it called? A pentagram? What the fuck is that? But it's something. Screenshot it, you guys. It's gonna come up. We're gonna get the answers as to what it is, because I can see a diamond in there. I can see oh, I love me, I love us. I love that Brooklyn baby. Oh, you see that 1 2 4 3, 1 2 3 4. That's a theme, innit, Shona Benita? That's a theme. This card here it's a macabre. Would you say that, Hierophant Joey? It does look like as above, so below. It's a macabre. So let's talk about Archangel. Who is it? Metatron. Hurry! Thank you guys, because you're the best. You the best. If this is a macabre, then we are talking about Metatron. If we are talking about Metatron, we are talking about the what's it called? I was going to say inauguration. It's not an inauguration. It's the something of Prince Charles, right? That, my G's, is going to be a thing. I'm not sure the month, I'm not sure when the fuck it is, but that keeps coming up. It's been coming up for the past week now, that we have got something that is going to be an indication of another significant loud shift for the collective. So what was it? It's Jubilee. The King Charles's Jubilee. I feel like as well, the water in the sky, to me, did I tell you? Maybe I didn't tell you, but I told Patreon, yeah, that I see water. I honestly, I see water right over us like a big wave. To me, it's like the River Thames came out of itself, and it was over London, but the water hit and some of us could breathe under it. Not everybody could, but some of us could. That's what I saw. This has been last week or so, and I feel like I'm gonna find, every time I find a little piece, coronation, Shona Banita, thank you, baby, Shona Banita. Coronation, the king's coronation, which really and truly we know that he's not the real king because first of all he's a divorcee, and in their rules a divorcee is not allowed to become sovereign of the country. That's just where it is. Oh, that's just like the Moses story. Yes, Hope Phoenix. Nostradamus wrote about this shit. Listen, then it's a real channeling, because I'm telling you, this shit be coming true. As above, so below. Yes, magic melanin, mama. Exactly. So I feel like some of the waters are going to be jumping out of themselves. Oh! As above, so below. Could it be that the waters will be meeting? Because there's no firmament to stop the fucking water from coming back down now. I'm getting gassed. Because I was really worried. I was like, I ain't really got nothing for the people, you know. I feel really channeled much. But I said, please help me. I did to ask them before I even got into prayer. I said, please help me. So the sky meets the sea meets the sky. Exactly, that's exactly what I'm saying. And that's as above, so below. Your higher consciousness, the Hierophant Joey's saying it. The Hierophant, your consciousness and your subconsciousness coming together. Fucking hell, I drew it as well. Yesterday when I did the sorry, I'm just so gassed. Yesterday when I did the what do you call it? The candle ritual for the Jupiter's Venus alignment, it said write on a piece of paper the things that you want to bring to you. But because I couldn't physically write anything, I couldn't think of anything, I just started drawing like a kid, like stick people, V birds and things. The sun was in most of the pictures, my garden with I started drawing it all, and I drew what I thought was a diamond. So it was like a triangle like this, a triangle with a lid, and then with the piece like the diamond. And then later on in the drawing I drew a house, and with the house was the roof. So there was this, and then there was that. And I was like, holy shit, how come I just drew that just like that? And look now, look what you lot are saying. As above, so below, as above. And I think if the firmament truly is there and the gong and the veil has disappeared, hey, crystalline alchemist, is truly gone, then we're due for something. But this is why breath work has been so important. Breathing from our diaphragm, doing our meditations, making sure that we are breathing properly. Most of us have been told not to smoke and not to do all them things anymore. My G's, imagine. This is so exciting. Oh shit, and did you see that head in the Daily Mail, and somebody took a picture of like a wave, but it looked like the head of a woman. Mama Yamea, Mama Wata. My G's, my hands are itching. Woo! My hands be itching. Yes! I'm into it. So this is why I feel like the eagles come out to see things from a higher perspective, because this coronation of King Charles is definitely going to be very significant. See the symbols. There's going to be so much symbolism in the build up to this. So watch for the symbols and signs so that you can navigate yourself accordingly. Holy mackerel. I want the thingy, the clarifier for this. We do have access to new levels of liberation, Hope Phoenix. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about it. Squash your quarrels, man. Squash your beefs. If people are beefing with you, let them beef by themselves, yo. Let them beef by themselves. It's not your business. Don't be upset about sounds like the arc, because money. Listen, I told you not to watch Empress Phoenix Fire's 2+ hour video on the 2x2. I told you not to watch it. Took me a few days, I ain't gonna lie, but I watched every morsel of it, and I'm telling you, we've got two, we've got up and down. So we've got the 10 of Cups, I can't read it because of my glasses. We've got the 10 of Cups, which the illustration is so awesome. Doesn't it just look like the cup runneth over and it's just bringing down, not water, you know, rays, the sun, the solar flares. Can we talk about the solar flares? My G's, can we talk about the solar flares? Listen, when I tell you it's bone deep, I told you that we're going to be purging bone deep. So if you've been having pains in your joints, pains in your jaws, I had some real life swollen glands. It just went down today. This is the first day where I'm touching here and it doesn't hurt like fuck. Listen, we are purging bone deep. Where's the little book? Because I'm going to need them. Ooh. I'm going to need them. Look at this little book. Look at this little book. It's not bigger than my pendant almost. I don't necessarily believe in that lurgy, you know. I don't believe in that lurgy. I believe what you're recovering from is ascension symptoms. When the body is upgrading, you tend to experience flu-like symptoms, joints hurting, lack of appetite, swollen glands, headaches, all these things. But because Simon and them don't want to tell you what the fuck it is, they called it this lurgy. Because we all know the lurgy that is not real. We know that now. Innit? So we can't give it life. We can't give it life by calling it and acting like it's a real life thing, because it really isn't. Okay, so 10 of Cups, according to Aleister Crowley. I don't like to say his name too much, you know, it's like Candyman to me, you already know. So, but there's something about his name. Okay, 10 of, Cups, not discs. This book is diabolical. It's just taking the whole piss. 10 of Cups. Satiety, Malkuth, because he will talk about the tree of life in his descriptions. So don't want to eat meat, sometimes nothing but smoothies. Just follow your gut. Follow that. Me too. The girl, my babies have been on the smoothies. Now I'm telling you, I've been making sure, because I'm a full-time mum again now. I'm really enjoying myself. I've got two of my girls here, not my eldest, but my niece and my daughter back, and I'm really loving it because I am having to put my money where my mouth is. I'm having to take care of my babies like I would take care of myself. So in the morning, in the rising, we are having our lime shots with ginger and sea moss, because we on the sea moss differently. You lot can't see because this is not really the proper picture of my skin. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I know that I've got good skin, yeah, but it's even better now. With that sea moss, and then we are having our smoothies, which includes chlorophyll, spirulina, bees, these are the superfoods, bees pollen, and sea moss. Every single day the babies are getting that. So, and then yesterday I cooked them a nice stew, lentils and sweet potatoes, butternut squash. I'll be going in for my babies right now, and they're really grateful. I mean, obviously in between they're doing whatever they want to do. That's their prerogative. But I know that one of my purposes and missions on this earth is to nurture. And when I've been living 7 years single, so it's been really actually quite tough. And now that they're back, I'm in my fucking element. I'm in my element. I'm really enjoying myself. I'm enjoying taking care of them. I'm enjoying cooking most days. I'm enjoying nurturing them. I'm having my best life. A year ago, I would have been like, no, why the fuck would I want to do that again? No, that's who I am. And I need to be okay with that. And all of the people that I have nurtured and loved over the years, regardless of reciprocation or whatever, exchange of energy, that's just been in my nature. And it's always been an honour and a pleasure. And I have no regrets. Okay. So, boom. Saturday, that's why I brought the phone out. Satiety. I don't even know if I'm satiety. I don't know. I've never heard this word. I ain't seen Mystic Meg in a minute. Why is she right there on my front page? I ain't seen you for a minute, Mystic. Stood there. Go on, gal. All right, meaning satiety, the feeling or state of being sated. I still don't know what sated means. What does sated mean? Satiety is defined as a state of non-eating. You guys! What did one of you lot just say? That you're not really into the meat? Means full. Characterized by the absence of hunger which follows at the end of a meal and arises from the consequences of food ingestion. Guys! That's why I said the Aleister Crowley deck is what I'm using in these times, building up, because difference is different to all of the others. So the satiety, Malkut in the suit of water. Let's have a look quickly at Malkut, because you know I'm not on this team like that. And when I was given the opportunity to learn, I didn't. So, okay, boom. Malkut means kingdom. It is associated with the realm of matter and earth. We already got him down there, but it's not even that. Wait. Matter and earth, and relates to the physical world, the planets and the solar systems. It is important not to think of the Serifia as unspiritual. Guys, and then look at this. Look at this. Isn't this very similar? You guys. Ain't it? Ain't it? Can I stop shouting? Can I stop shouting? No, because I'm fucking gassed. So boom. You guys, because it's better we learn together, isn't it? It's better we learn together in this team. Alright, Malkut in the suit of water, Mars in Pisces. The cups are arranged as in the tree of life, but they are unstable and spill the water from the great lotus and hangs over them. They are unstable. The firmament's gone. And spill the water over. Listen. And spill water over from the great lotus that hangs over them. This typifies the disruptive and violent force which inevitably attacks every supposed perfection. My G's! You have to see the signs and the symbols in this build-up for this coronation. I'm telling you, you are going to know how to move. You're not going to be asking anybody about what is what and what is not. You're going to know. You're going to know. We've got the 9 of Wands, but it's in reverse. So I'm going to read the 9 of Wands from here, but I'm also going to read the 9 of Wands in reverse, because it doesn't do reversals here. Hence why sometimes I don't do reversals, because some decks don't even explain that. So that's why it was just difficult for me to learn it at the time. Sorry, I got gas, guys. 9 of Wands. Yesod is in the suit of fire. No, wait, it says strength, but in reverse. Because the 9 of Wands, you know, is the final stand. War's over, but a soldier on vibes. It says strength, but it's in reverse. Let's have a look at what Yesod means, because we're here to learn this Tree of Life team together. Yesod, Tree of Life. Yesod is the Sephirah or node in the Kabbalistic Tree of Life, a system of Jewish philosophy. Okay, boom. So what does it mean though? Is the blah, blah, blah. It's seen as a vehicle allowing movement from one thing or condition to another. Yeah, that I drew that for myself in the week. It is seen as a vehicle of allowing movement from one thing or condition to another. And because we are using Aleister Crowley, let's just keep it like that. Let's just keep it upright. This is a vehicle. So whatever now is happening is allowing us to move from one thing to another. It says, Yesod is the suit of fire, moon in Sagittarius. The wands have become arrows, 8 in number, and 1 master arrow which has the moon for its point and the sun for the driving force above it. Sorry guys, I have to show you this thing. Can you not see? This card gives the fullest development of the force in its relation to the forces above it. This card gives the fullest development of the force in its relation to the forces above it. As above, so below. If the water, if we are 70, how much percent water? If the earth is how much percent water? Up there must be how much percent water too. Maybe this seal, this veil has been preventing the waters from coming through. Yesod is considered to be one of the 2 primal sources of living water, the other coming directly from Ein Sof via the highest seraph of crown. You guys! Do you see what this is telling us? I mean, it sounds very science fiction. It sounds very, very science fiction. But I feel like if we could, everything is water, then we are completely surrounded by water. We're already breathing underwater. I'm getting hiatus coyote breathing underwater. The world hurts. The world hurts in water. I'm getting these lyrics, blood. Guys. It's almost like, this is what I'm saying, as I run to go get a damn glass of water, magic melanin mama, go true now, go true. This is the ark, this is the Noah's Ark vibes. But I feel like if the waters meet, it isn't necessarily a flood, it's a new environment altogether to exist in. They've been showing us, look at the movies. Look at the Avatar 2. Look at the Wakanda movie. We saw that it's a thing. Hold on. We saw that it's a thing. So I mean, it sounds wild, but I don't know. I feel like the Earth's getting ready for a completely new environment. And have you heard that saying, when all hell freezes over? Hasn't LA freezed over? Wasn't there frost over the whole hills? Even over the Hollywood sign there was snow and frost. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. All 46 years of them. When hell freezes over, and we know that the root chakra lives in LA. The Mount Shasta that runs all the way over to Seattle. This is the root chakra. And that shit is frozen over. Lost angels. Where would lost angels go? Where did lost angels come from? Hell, no. But hell, we all know that hell is a person, not a place. We know that, don't we? The goddess Hela. So we know. We saw it in Ragnarok, in Thor, his sister. Yes, you're right. Don't go deeper and lost into the metaverse and digital world. Use it as a tool for sure. I love Use Lots conversations. I want to be in it as well. All hell's frozen over. So when they say when hell freezes over, that's when I'll believe it. I think hell's frozen over. So now what? Now what are we doing? What are we doing? Should we continue? Let's get a clarifier for the Elders card. I'm charged up, so I'm gonna be vibing over on Instagram. I'm gonna be doing a love reading with Catch a Bird from Hoodoo Tarot, and I'm also going to be pulling individuals over there. So if you're not already following me, go through and I got you. I got you. Oh. The Three of Swords, sorrow, the elders, move beyond ancestral patterns. Move beyond ancestral patterns with the Three of Swords. Yes, I'm doing that today, Crystalline Alchemist. As soon as I finished here, I'm going to run into my bedroom, into the cozy corner, and I'm going to go and do a love reading over on Instagram so we can play some music and we can get the Holy Ghost. Okay? I know, I felt like I didn't really advertise it here, but I'm doing it on the same day, so I might as well. If you hear thunder and lightning coming up the stairs, it's just my kids coming in. So, let's read it from Alistair's point of view. Three of Swords, as we know, is normally heartbreak, disappointment, these things. So let's have a look to see what Alistair's saying. Swords. Okay, Three of Swords. Sorrow. Bina in the suit of air. So you know we've all got to Google and see what Bina is. In the Tree of Life. Now Mystic Meg looks good, you know. Not gonna lie to you. She looks good. I mean, we're all filtering at the moment now though anyway, innit? Bina is the third Serifa of the Kabbalistic Tree of Life. It sits in the level below Keter, across the Chokmah, and directly above Gufna. I don't know what none of that means. What does it mean? Understanding. Bina means understanding. It means understanding. In the third Sifra on the Kabbalistic Tree of Life, it sits on the level below Keter, the formulation that includes that Sifra across from Chokmah, my bad, and directly above Gevura. It is usually given 4 paths with that doesn't mean, so it means understanding. It means understanding. We need to have had understanding and compassion. This is why we've been doing all this ancestral work. This is why we've been breaking all of these curses. We've needed to have compassion, understanding, understanding of the ancestors. I know that in this description and the depiction in this card, the ancestors ask us to forgive them. In fact, let's just read it so that we've got a clear understanding, a clear understanding why we must have understanding in regards to the ancestors. Because you know, they're watching over us, they're with us in this team. It's not even like they're not, and they don't want us to make similar mistakes that they have made when they themselves have been in such shifts. Let's have a look. Ancestor, the elder. Let's have a look in alphabetical order. I'm sure 34. Elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Move beyond the limitations that have been set for you by family members past and present. Know that the energy of your spirit is more powerful than genetics and behavioural patterns. I asked you, what is your mission? Do you remember why you're here? About the Aboriginal people are the oldest tribal people still living on the planet. Their hunter-gatherer culture and ancient spirituality are rooted in tradition and balance with the earth. So the Aboriginal ancestors are offering you not only wisdom that will help you heal and adapt to the ever-changing planet, but also an understanding for what a spiritual life should be. And if you know, the third chakra, the solar plexus chakra, lives in Australia. It's a twin chakra. And 2020, when Pluto and Saturn conjunct for the first time in how many hundreds of years, that was an indication that we are getting ready for a new species of humanity, be it part AI, part human inbred or crystalline. and we had the choice then to choose what we were going to do, and then boom bam boom, they dropped the Lurgy, they dropped the Madness, and I feel like they're going to drop another thing come towards the end of March. I think it's before April, towards the end of March they're going to drop something else and trying to tell us that it's because they're trying to distract us, and also we are also being given another choice whether we are going to be going organic or AI. You can choose, everybody has free will. The elder is the ancestor who comes with a message of healing of change. I read that wrong. Comes with a message of healing change. He is an embodied soul, yet he has had journeys that go beyond the physical. Therefore, he represents a reclamation of power. When he appears, it's an acknowledgement that you have the capacity to move beyond the limitations that have been placed upon you. If you have had expectations of success, failure, sadness, or even sickness placed upon you by your family, it's important to know that you are here to create your own story. This card represents personal healing that will bring healing to your family lineage, past, present, and future. Know that you get to decide what you take on, and also know that your ancestors are rooting for you and are sorry for any setbacks they have created for you. So sorrow no more. Sorrow no more. For us and the ancestors, we are in complete forgiveness to you. We honor you, we love you, and we are your dream, and we're going to fulfill this thing. Because we've been doing this thing together, and now let's all celebrate and rejoice. So I feel like it's going to be more than the coronation of the king. It's the coronation of us. It's the coronation of the sovereignty of humanity that's really, really going to be taking place in these coming months. Let's get a clarifier for the drum. Dream journey. When you think about the drum of the body is the heart. And it's really encouraging us to dance to the beat of our own drums. What is your heart's desire? What is it that you know that you are here to do that you are still not doing? What is holding you back? Why are you allowing that to hold you back? And if you don't want your wig dragged, release, surrender. Prince of Wands. Princess, sorry, of Wands. This is heavy Aries energy. See it there? So like I said, I feel like, and you see, can you see her? She's ascending. What's she carrying with her? Looks like a tiger. She's naked. She's carrying the sun with her as well. She's got a flame. Let's read it. Let's see what Alistair's trying to tell us. The drum beat, the heartbeat of the body, the heartbeat of, and you know that the heart chakra's here in the UK. Yes, indeedy. We really got to see when this coronation day is. Can one of y'all Google that for me, please, my loves? Or I can do it myself. King's coronation. King's coronation. Because if it falls anywhere near the solstice, you're taking the piss. We think we're dumb. King Charles coronation. Coronation date. 6th of May. So he's doing it in Taurus season. I'll figure that out. I just want to see the date. I'll figure that out why that's in May soon. Taurus season. Interesting. What are we doing? We're looking at the Princess of Wands, ain't we? Princess of Wands rules one quadrant of heaven around North Node, equals the earthy part of fire, or the irresistible chemical attraction of the combustible substance. She has the plumes of justice streaming from her brow and holds a wand crowned by the sun. She is holding the plumes of justice streaming from her brow. The plumes of justice. Who's in the justice card? Ain't it, as far as I'm concerned, it's Metatron. You know the justice card, was it Judgment? I'm getting it confused. The justice card. No, I'm getting it confused with the judgment card because I'm thinking Metatron. But justice will be served as long as you follow your heart, man. As long as you follow your heart, your head and your heart have got to be in harmony. They've got to be in conjunction with each other. And that's why I'm saying to you, it's got to be up to you what the decisions that you make for yourself. You can't go outside of yourself in these times, especially in this build up to this shift, this reset that is really taking place here on, I was going to say on Earth. I think it's happening everywhere, man. I think it's a full reset because now we've got Earth Guardian. This looks like he looks like what are they called? Not a Palladian. The ones that live in Mount Shasta. They're all over LA, really tall beings, really blonde beings. He looks like one of them anyway. Obviously he's got angel wings. Thank you, Elizabeth. He's got angel wings. He's also carrying a dream catcher. Look at that, with feathers. And they say that I'm surprised I never put a feather in my hair. Maybe because I'm just not quite used to that level of eccentricity. But I was going to put a feather in the hair because it says it helps to channel with feathers. And you've seen a lot of people, especially indigenous people of the Americas, wearing their feathers now. Again, in their hair. Makes sense as to why we saw a lot of that in ancient indigenous cultures and civilizations, where chiefs and them used to wear feathers in their heads to help bring down, hey Chiron's Thea, bring down different channeling and energies. So we've got the Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Remember where you are. Where are your feet? Remember where you are. Let's read the Earth Guardian before we pull out a clarifier. Earth Guardian. Earth Guardian. Take time to connect deeply with the energy of the earth so that you can feel supported and make decisions based on strength and integrity. About the Earth Guardian represents the angels of Earth who bring the medicine of feeling grounded and strong. They are the protectors of the land and the planet and can help you connect with your mission here and how you can support the evolution of the planet. Remember what I told you, do not get distracted. What is your mission? What the fuck are you doing here? Do not get lost in the source of everyday mundane life and relationships. Remember, focus. The Earth Guardian on the card is a beautiful part angel, part elemental, who is non-binary, showing that they are a divine being without a human gender. Their staff adorned with a dream catcher shows that they have the capacity to help you ground your dreams in reality. Remember I told you, dreams are almost like an indication. They're coming like angel numbers. They're really guides at this time. They're not just random things to forget. So that's why the smoking has decreased. That's so that you can remember your dreams. Journal. You lot need to be journaling. Extended messages. It's important for you to take a grounded approach to your current situation. If you are rushing ahead or making a decision based on your more fearful responses, you will miss out on the growth you deserve. Take some time to calm down and get grounded before proceeding further. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Breathe, relax, and connect with your center. Then consider what to do. It's important that to plant seeds that are going to grow into something beautiful rather than turn into a weed you have to deal with. Guys, if you're not following your heart, you're planting weeds. And at this point, even marijuana weed is not even our best friend, which is heartbreaking for me. You know, but you know, we have to follow through. We have to be obedient at this time. We have to surrender. We have to be disciplined. We have to be disciplined. We have to be disciplined. We got the devil card. We have to be disciplined with the Earth Guardian. Look at this depiction. Look at this. Look at us. Look at these motherfuckers trying to push their way out the firmament. Watch her now. Watch her now. Look at this. Wait, so you got these ones trying to do it as individuals. You got these ones. It looks like they're doing some work together. Wow. Wow. And then you've got the wings of what's her name, of Isis. These are Isis wings. Remember what I already told you. This devil that they're telling us is the devil. This Enki energy I think is devil in name, but not necessarily in nature. And I feel like when you think about it, when you look at, like, I'm not here to bash anybody's religion. I'm not here to do that. Why would I want to do that? It's not here to do that. But, you know, I'm critically thinking my way through shit. And what I'm thinking about images that I've seen throughout my childhood of certain known people and what it is that they carry. And most of them are carrying crosses, though, not pentagrams. They're carrying crosses, and we're finding out in these times in the apocalypse that they're actually dark forces and energies, but they are ripping these crosses hard. So I'm saying everything that we've been taught is in reverse. So let's really see what this devil energy is saying in this depiction. Right, Kenny, wagwan, my G. Let's have a look. Okay, the devil, Hebrew, Ayin, Capricorn. The devil is here represented in the traditional form of the goat. The cult of the goat represents the impulse to reckless creation without any regard for results. Whew. I told you, lot, discipline is the name of the game. Behind the goat stands the tree of life, which pierces the heavens in a medley of fantastic form. Woo! As above, so below, recalling the markings on the planet Mars, always associated with the fiery material energy of creation. In the transparent roots, the sap is seen seething and leaping in every direction. This has to be the sap then. This has to be the sap. Watch her now. In every direction. The ring at the top is one of the rings of Saturn. I love you too, Kenny. One of the rings of Saturn, or Set. The ass-headed god of the Egyptians. The spiral shape of the horns is an allusion to the highest and most remote things. Zoroaster defines God as having a spiral force. So we all know that nothing is linear in this thing. Everything is spiral. This is divine feminine energy. And I've always said, whatever they're worshipping no man. Definitely not. I think if the devil was depicted as anything, it would have to be feminine energy. Because what seduces more eloquently than feminine energy? I'm just saying. So therefore, the demonization in itself doesn't make sense. In African spirituality, in the Orisha, in the Yoruba tradition of the Orishas, there's no such thing as the devil. There is Ishu, who is the trickster, who is there to test you, or if you want Papa Legba, who is there, you have to give him an offering and deal with him before you can pass through and speak to and deal with any of the other Orishas. But there's no such thing as the devil. So why now are we still here with this mentality that devil, there is dark and light in everything, in you, me, and all of the other things that exist. So remember, I've told you already, as we're coming out of this feminine season, we needed to have been just as comfortable being dragged backwards in this season, especially in February. We needed to be just as comfortable in the dark as we were in the light. Because it's spiral, it's a cycle. It's always going to be. So it's better you just balance into it, get used to it. I was having a whole nervous breakdown. I'm looking over there. I was having a whole nervous breakdown just there in the corner. My kid had to hold me and she was like, girl, you know what it is, mum. You know, it's up and down. It's dark and light, you know, and it's nothing lasts. The good times don't last as well as the bad times. So just be okay. And that was it. That was it. I was okay. My kid's very wise. I'm just saying. And nor am I afraid to just be who I am in front of my children. And that's what I'm saying to you as well. Your authenticity and your integrity at this time is going to pay dividends for all of us at this time. Okay? So let's call some romance angels very quickly, and then I'm going to shoot over to ID and do a proper love reading. Let's just see what comes out for the collective. If we've got any love messages for the collective at this time, because it is Venus Day, and it's the second Friday in a row that's dropped on the 3rd. On the 3rd, because I remember, because I was meant to be flying out last month and I missed my flight in it. Right, boom. Love it. Love it. Got nothing to do with nothing other than free yourself, y'all. Free yourself. And this, you know who's got this picture? This picture belongs to, what's that family? What's that guy who's had all 9 heart transplants? You know which one I mean, innit? Proper demon. All 9 heart transplants. Anyway, he's got this tapestry. It's worth millions. And this is actually the Christ consciousness. This is your pineal gland. Look at that. Free yourself. Look at where your pineal gland reaches up to. It reaches up and out of any restrictions. So why are you still keeping yourself in bondage? This is self-inflicted. It's giving 8 of Swords energy. This is self-inflicted. It's time for you to take back your control of your life, sovereign beings. Warren Buffett. It's not Warren Buffett. See, it's not Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett's that guy, the money guy, innit? No, it's not him. There's another one. I can't remember. I don't try to keep these beasts' names in my head. But anyway. So boom. Free yourselves. I mean, you're free anyway. You've been given permission. All you've got to do is just trust and believe. I saw at the bottom of the deck, I should stop being a hater in it. It said this could be the one. Alright, so any of you that may be wondering, if it is, it is. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, any of you that are just wondering, okay? Boom, that's that. Alright, let's pull some crystals and let's get on with it. Let's pull some crystals and let's get on with it. Rockefeller, Simply K Love. Rockefeller. Girl, that's you. I am going to pull a crystal for the collective. Makes you wonder why Jay-Z's thing is Rock Nation, innit? I've always wondered that, because I've always seen the association between the two. So why would you... Anyway. Just thinking out loud. Where's our crystal? Oopsie. Where's our crystal? I might not even get in the cozy corner. I might just stay here. We've got 2. We've got Brandenburg Amethyst and we've got Rose Quartz. I'm still about to do stand-up comedy. I'm about to incorporate stand-up comedy with music. If old Dave Buster can do it, you think I can't? Watch me. I'm going to do it. 38. I'm getting my life because you know it's back. The Wu-Tang Saga is back! And I'm getting my life. Brandenburg Amethyst, the perfect blueprint. And Master Healer, the Brandenburg Amethyst holds the perfect blueprint of your soul and all that is. It heals physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, karmic, planetary, ancestral, euphoric layers and imprints the most perfect energetic pattern possible. Self-understanding, you are a being of pure consciousness and are wonderful just the way you are. Embrace the clarity of your core being. Let go of mental constructs, karmic imprints, soul imperatives, and relationships that no longer serve. I told you this right at the beginning. Heal the past. Reframe previous choices that you have made in your life. I told you, reframe previous choices. There's certain people that you've kicked to the curb that didn't really deserve to be kicked. Is your ego going to allow, your shadow going to allow you to go back and say you're sorry and reconcile or not? That you have made in your life and taken new pathway to step into your soul purpose and expand higher dimensions of your soul. Divination, you are perfect exactly as you are in this present moment. Step onto your soul path and seed your future with potential. Seed your future. I don't know where the card is, because we got told to plant seeds, not weeds, in it, of things that are going to... who looks like a corpse? Crystalline Alchemist. Future with potential. Self-discipline. Told you lot. Self-discipline is a theme. And clear focus. Told you lot. Told you. Bring your dreams to fruition. Told or no. Aim for the highest. Told or no. Healing insight. You are perfect exactly the way you are. It keeps emphasizing that. You have to change nothing of yourself. All you have to do is believe in yourself at this time. Frequency extremely high. Chakras all including the highest. Timing any moment. Soul path. Seeing the perfection in each moment. My G's. And then we got rose quartz. Which number is that? 15-6. I'm hungry. I might have to eat something first before I start again. Thank you for hitting the like button when you come in. Rose quartz is full of unconditional love and infinite peace. The root, the heart chakra mantra is: I give and receive unconditional love for myself and the universe. My heart is full but not fooled. That is the mantra. Of unconditional love and infinite peace. It draws loving relationships to you, heals past emotional traumas, or provides support during a crisis. Self-understanding. You are a beautiful soul who has infinite peace deep within an enormous empathy. Relationships are where you learn your soul lessons. Heal heartbreak, or abuse, and dissolve toxic emotions and pain that prevent you from giving and receiving love. You have power to love unconditionally and to support others. Divination, forgive yourself. Love and beauty approach, because Venus and Jupiter is like this. Yes! Loneliness is at an end. For me, definitely. Emotional blockages dissolve. Do not accept blame. Recognize that your unconditional love and friendship draws exactly the right people to you. Once you love yourself, you can give and receive love from others. Support is available in a crisis. I told you, love. Healing insight. Unconditional love is the greatest gift you can give to yourself and to others. Frequency medium to high depending on clarity. Chakra heart. Timing Taurus. Libra. Soul path, radiating unconditional love. Timing Taurus and Libra. So the King's inauguration is in Taurus season. There's going to be a war on the love of self. Body dysmorphia is a whole theme. Try not to look at yourself in the mirror as that being all that you are. You are much more than that. You are an infinite, multi-dimensional being. You are more than the body and the vessel that you are in. Some of us are really battling with being okay in our skin at this time, and we've been told with the Brandenburg Amethyst that you are perfect exactly how you are in this moment. That is your mantra for this week, my G's. I am perfect exactly as I am in this moment. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love it here. I love you lot. and thank you for likes, and I will see you. If you want deeper insight into the 5 aspects of the soul readings, I will see you over on Patreon. We're also deep into book club right now. We're dealing with the inner child and the ugly duckling. We are also over there doing vibration and nutrition. I'll be over there doing different mantras for all of the chakras. I'll be cooking. I'll be sharing my journey with my eating disorder. And so yeah, that's all over at Patreon. Obviously I've got the website if you want what do you call it, individual reading from me. You can book that over there. You can also buy my products, my cleansing products over there as well, including, it's over there on the floor, my sage sticks. What else do I need to tell you? Nothing more than the fact that I love and adore you lot. Get flirty, get cute. It's the season, people. Just, you know, imagine yourself in the spaces and the places you want to be with, the people you want to be with, so that can come to you. Get your inner child to work, my G's, and I'll see you over on Instagram in about 20 minutes. I'm starving. I love you.